What brings joy in your classroom? It was the middle of January. The weather was cold. I was exhausted and I thought, what joy? I asked my students' perspective on the subject. Something that brings joy in this class is Mrs. Simpson's nature to help her students. I do love to help my students. She pushes her students and challenges them every step of the way. We also love the classroom setting. There are Christmas lights, a lit up Eiffel Tower, and a lavender diffuser. It is a very calming environment. And other students like the connection between the students. It does bring me joy. Our friendship makes learning together more fun and easier. I would not enjoy learning as much without them and Madame Simpson, who we consider to be our mom.
What brings me joy in the classroom is seeing students have that light bulb moment. The moment when they get it, or even better, when they've been struggling to do something in the target language and then they do it and they get so excited. Being able to share those moments of triumph with my students makes it all worth it.
One of my greatest joys is seeing students use their language skills outside the classroom. We work so hard in the classroom to learn how to communicate, but the ultimate goal is for students to step outside of their classroom bubble and do something with their newfound skills. Some of these interactions are simple, such as peer tutoring native language speakers at school or interacting with customers and coworkers after school while at work. Other times, their actions are more life-changing as students enter careers where they are able to use their language skills on a daily basis. Seeing students connect what they are doing inside the classroom to their future and their life outside the school walls is one of the greatest joys of my job.
My proudest educational moments are watching my students grow and apply what they learn in real life. It is rewarding to have students sign up for higher levels of the languages that I teach and tell me that my class is what they look forward to. Every time the graduates come back to thank me and tell me about their life, career, and family, I feel proud and honored to have had an impact on them. When students follow my advice and apply for study abroad scholarships, when they minor and major in the languages, when they host foreign exchange students and travel overseas to experience other cultures and actually speak French and Russian, I know that all of our hard work pays off.
It brings me joy to hear my students every day engaged in acquiring language. There is a joy when my students experience culture through music, food, reading, and creating. An inexpressible joy is found when my students' worlds are opened up to that diversity around them. Whether we are learning a song on Monday or dancing on Friday, my students, they all bring me joy. We are family. Somos familia.
What brings me joy in my classroom? When I think of it, I think of the constant aha moments when my students could interpret what they read or hear in the authentic context. I think of the sparks in their eyes when they could use the target language to communicate with native speakers or to explore the world in different lenses. I think of the excitement when the graduates sent back their experiences in continuing the language class, studying abroad, serving the community, and pursuing their lifelong learning passion. When I think of joy in my classroom, I think of my ability to impart knowledge, to spread love, and to make a change.
I teach 154 students, 7th through 12th grade, so I have a lot of reasons for joy in the classroom. But my first thought is of my younger students who are totally uninhibited in their quest to speak the French language. It may not always be perfect French, but at least they try. I also have the joy of welcoming back graduates who often visit to speak to my younger students about their experience with French at university. Some even choose to complete their post-secondary education in a French-speaking region. This is truly a joy for me, as many of my grads have spent 5 or 6 years with me, and it's so rewarding to know I may have helped them in some way on their journey to become lifelong learners.